By the end of this video, you're going to have a much better understanding about what spoons theory is and how it can help you manage and maximise your energy. If you like the video, please click like and please subscribe to the channel to be updated with new videos. So what is spoons theory? Well, spoons theory was developed by somebody who suffered with a chronic health condition called Miserandino, and she came up with the concept of thinking about how many spoons we have to represent how much energy we have for the day or for the week ahead of us. It's a great way to really take ownership of the fact that as autistic people, certain things are difficult for us and they drain our energy. This could be things around social interaction, it could be everyday tasks like going to the supermarket, it could be dealing with sensory overload, or it could be feeling very emotionally overwhelmed at situations that might not bother other people. So simply being autistic and being out in the world is tiring. So one of the things that we can do is to admit that we get tired and exhausted and drained with certain situations and think, well, how do we manage this then? And spoons theory gives us a really visual representation of how much energy we have. So let's imagine we start off at the start of our day with 10 spoons. We know that we only have 10 spoons to last us the day, and we can think about how much energy different things are going to take in terms of how many spoons they use. So let's imagine I have a day that I have a work meeting. That might be 3 spoons. I might have a coffee with a friend. That would be 2 spoons. I might have to go to the supermarket. That would be another 2 spoons. So on that day, I can see that my spoons are going down quite rapidly. So what would be important is that I don't then add something else which is going to use too many spoons. So it might be that I cancel an event, or that I make sure that I have organised my week so that I'm not using too many spoons on another day. So another example would be, let's say if I think I've got 10 spoons a day and I've got 7 days in the week. What I want to avoid is using 15 spoons on one day. So how can I space out my week so that I have the energy to get through all of the demands? So it might be that I'm using 10 spoons on Monday, which is a lot if I've used all my spoons. So on Tuesday, I try and organise that so that it's going to be a rest day. So just having that visual representation is fantastic. And another little variation that I use is to imagine a jar with pebbles in it. And I actually have a jar with physical pebbles. So when you do something, you could take out your 3 pebbles for that work meeting, and you can see that you only have 7 pebbles left in the jar. One of the important things with spoons theory is to remember there are only so many spoons or pebbles. So once you get to the end of them, there are no more. And this is really important in thinking there isn't just a limitless supply of energy. So if you use up all your spoons and you keep going, you might end up feeling ill, you might feel exhausted, you might have a meltdown, or you might go into a shutdown state. So we want to avoid reaching that point by just managing how many spoons we have. A potential criticism is that this is looking at things negatively by saying that we only have this amount of energy. But actually taking ownership of it, realising that this may be an issue, to me there's nothing negative in that. The energy problems are always there anyway. You're just finding a completely different way to manage it. If you want to access a information sheet about spoons theory and other resources, please be sure to check out the website and you'll see details at the end of this video. Thanks for listening.